City National High School campus, Radio City High is committed to respond to the immediate education emergency. That is to widen the access to education by bringing it to where the learners are.
106.3 Radio City High.
You listen to learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the simulation of limited face-to-face class will start now. And to officially jumpstart this significant convergence, let us all observe solemnity as we play the audio-visual presentations of the opening prayer and to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Requesting everyone to please stand as we observe silence. Seated. So gentle reminders to everyone to please wear your face mask at all times and kindly observe physical distancing measures at all times. Thank you. At this juncture, respectfully acknowledging our distinguished, highly esteemed, and exquisitely brilliant leaders of our beloved Iligan City Division, starting with, for our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Roy Angelo E. Gazo. A round of applause, please. Together with our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Shumbay A. Abanta Susman, to our CID Chief, Dr. Exkel Brian Aaron. We have also our SGOD Chief, Sir Rex Alao Razo. To the Education Program Supervisors of CID and SGOD, together with the Senior Education Program Specialist of SGOD. And to all the public schools district supervisors in attendance and school heads in attendance both in elementary and secondary level, applying for the expansion of a limited face-to-face class. And of course, we would like to welcome also our guests from the Interagency Task Force IATF, Dr. Bonzalim, together with Sir Nunez. Good afternoon. Together with the press people and the Department of Health. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iligan City National High School simulation of limited face-to-face class. And we are also live via Facebook page of Iligan City National High School and Radio City High. Given the President's approval of the recommendation for the progressive expansion of face-to-face class, and of course, our education program, our Education Secretary, Leonor Magtoles-Briones, has authorized all regional directors and schools division superintendents to commence the progressive expansion phase to face-to-face classes for both public and private schools. So we know that, and after missing out on face-to-face classes, we all know that meeting you friends for more than a year or 2 years due to the pandemic, learners once again get to cherish the joys of going to school for about 20 months of blended learning. So in this school year, unlike any other, and the Department of Education, along with other government agencies and partners, made strides in reintroducing face-to-face classes amidst the challenges of the pandemic. So Iligan City National High School presents the simulation of a limited face-to-face class showcasing the best practices to be adopted in the new normal of classroom learning in the city. With this, ladies and gentlemen, let us watch as we ask the preparations, the challenges, and the expectations of Iligan City National Community in welcoming back our learners today. Let us all watch this.
Ever since sa pagsugod sa pandemic, my room is already prepared, no.
Wow.
Ora ako po ning gitawag nga not a classroom but a home room, no. A class home bali.
Yes.
So usa na akong giandam is ang atong mga safety measurements, musunod ta sa mga protocols, no. I have prepared natay pagsulod lang yun sa learners sa sa classroom na ako'y gitawag nga wash hand facilities, no, and also natay gi-prepare nga mga alcohol.
Usa ka garbo sa Iligan City National High School nga napili nga usa ka eskwelahan nga mo'y mag-simulate sa coming limited face-to-face. So naay kahadlok sa siguro sa mga ginikanan apan dili nato kapugngan nga ang pag-eskwela sa mga bata nga mopadayon gayud. So usa ka garbo usab sa City High nga mapakita nato nga ready na pud usab ang Iligan City National High School nga mudawat sa ato mga coming nga mga estudyante nining limited face-to-face nga class. Atong mapadayon gayud ang ato ang pag-educate sa ato ang mga kabataan karong panahon na taliwala nga naay COVID apan dili muundang sa pag-educate ang magtutudlo sa Iligan City National High School uban sa division sa Iligan City.
We still need to continue and be able to come up with strategies on how to implement this simulation. We did actually identify learners from the barangays without cases of COVID prior with 28 days qualification.
I'm a bit excited, at the same time apprehensive about the idea of the face-to-face class that will begin probably in the next few days. But excited because I miss my students. I miss having classes in a more normal manner. But apprehensive also because I don't know how to deal with the setup of this kind of new normal face-to-face class. How do I prepare for it? Maybe I'll just prepare all my necessary things that I will be using for the class. I might choose the activities that will be fitted for a certain number of students. And I am also preparing myself for more happy and enjoyable activities for the students.
We have the over-the-counter drugs, no, the analgesic, antipyretic, para sa sakit, para sa ilanat, tanan, sip-on, ubo. And we have also some apparatus like the digital thermometer, the thermal gun also, no, to measure the body temperature of the students. In case maghilanat ang bata, di man gyud ingon nga COVID na siya, di ba? So all the first thing to do as a school nurse is assessment. We have to assess the patient. No? Okay, kung kailangan ba na siya, i-isolate. And so far, as of now, we don't have our new clinic is not yet done. No? So, ang atong isolation facility, in kaso, ang hilanat sa bata, 39 to 40 degrees, and that is flu-like symptoms ng uning COVID. So, ang akong gisuggest kang Sir Richard Talayad is our isolation facility will be the museum. Ang bata with hospital bed, while continue assessment, and then I have to contact the parents. It's the parents' final decision if the students will they will fix the students, sundoon sila sa eskwelahan, papaulion sa balay or dalon sa ospital.
So at first we are very excited to meet the students and then start with a new normal situation in which we have to meet the students face to face. So we can at least point out what they would like to clarify, especially for the last 2 years they keep on using the modules at the same time the online, no? So we need to have this face-to-face for us to check carefully what will be the competencies that was learned by the students. It is so hard for us to check if we don't have any face-to-face. So this time, this is what we are waiting to have the face-to-face for us to have close collaboration and close collaboration within the teachers, at the same time the students, to have the actual question and answer so that they could be they could learn something or more than the things that they learn during online and modular.
My expectations are, one, I'm sure that this limited face-to-face nga atong paghahimuon would be a successful one, and then this would help our students learn more and help our teachers to be more competent and more helpful to their students. And our preparations here in Iligan City National High School, we had prepared already. We had oriented the parents of students who will be joining this limited face-to-face, and we had already done the school safety assessment tool, and of course the health protocols to be observed during this limited face-to-face are already prepared.
Murag nakulbaan, then happy pod kay mag face to face na, dili na ta Ang ang akong anak kanang makuan na gyud sa teacher baka nang ma-explain na gyud og tarong, then interact na gyud sila sa ilang klase. Ang expectation nga dili pasagdan sa labi na sa health protocol, then dagan sila makatunan kay samot na grade 10 na sila, mag grade 11 na din sila.
Sa ako personally murag nakuyawan ko, but excited po ko kay at least ang mga bata akong anak personally ma-meet na po niya iyang mga classmate, personal kanang face to face gid nga ma-meet na niya, labi na tong mga teachers niya nga wala niya na meet sa una. Then excited ko kay daghan po siya ma-learn nga kanang basta ma-learn niya ang kanang kung siya lang bitaw mismo magtuon murag limited ra, pero at least kung na siya yung mga kauban murag ma-enhance iyang learning.
Okay.
At least karon naka-attend ko og orientation sa parents orientation for the limited simulation for the face-to-face class. At least ko nga ang akong anak is safety. Kay ang school mismo naghatag sila og kanang mga protocols o mga do's and don'ts bitaw para sa mga bata nga unsay ilang buhaton para malikayan nila ang kanang makuan sila sa COVID.
With that, we believe that face-to-face learning will give students access to various learning resources on campus versus off campus. Face-to-face allows students to have instant gratification with answers and help. In face-to-face class, students also gain from socialization with peers and interaction with teachers. But none of this will be made possible if we will not follow proper safety and health protocols and guidelines upon entering Iligan City National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I would like to request everyone to direct your attention to the screen as we highlight the process on how a learner can be able to enter his or her classroom safe, healthy, and ready. Ladies and gentlemen, reporter Kurt will demonstrate to us and give us the walkthrough of the process.
Hello everyone and hello Iligan. I am going to give you a walkthrough on the steps students undergo before entering the school premises up until entering their classrooms. This is in compliance with the COVID-19 safety protocols set by the Interagency Task Force for Emerging Infectious Diseases, more popularly known as IATF. First, the students step on the foot bath to sanitize their footwears. Next, the security guards will spray their hands with alcohol. Now, the students are subjected to the thermal scanner to check their temperature. If ever the temperature exceeds beyond the normal, they are given 5 minutes to rest. And after 5 minutes, if they still have a temperature beyond normal, they will immediately proceed to a special facility designated by the school for isolation and monitoring purposes. But for students who have normal temperature, they will now proceed to the ICNHS Stay Safe QR code scanning. The ICNHS Stay Safe was developed by the school, spending almost 2 weeks recording the data of each of the students and converting them into quick response codes, commonly known as QR codes. Each of their codes are scanned using a smartphone app to keep track of their attendance. Their pictures, learner reference numbers, names, grades and sections, and etc. are shown as the QR codes are scanned. Then, a text message is sent to their parents notifying them that their children have entered the school as well as exiting it. This is to provide them with real-time information, lessening their worries given the situation. the school museum is designated as a special facility for students with COVID-19 symptoms. For those students with normal temperatures, they're going to follow the markings placed on the floor, which shows the way to their classrooms.
For now, we are here at the classroom and I'm here to walk you through the procedures that the students must undergo before they enter the classroom. As they follow the 1 meter physical distancing and wearing a face mask at all times, they have first to wash their hands to sanitize. Okay, next. Then they have to undergo checking of temperature. Next, they have to undergo temperature checking before they enter the classroom. Upon entering the classroom, we can see that we have a separate doors for the entrance and exits. Inside the classroom, we can see that the chairs are arranged in a manner of observing physical distancing, in which this classroom is good for 15 students. There are also signages illustrating some of the pandemic protocols, especially in the classroom etiquettes with this pandemic. With these procedures, we can ensure the safety of our learners.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the main gate of Iligan City National High School to give you the real-time updates on our dear learners entering the Iligan City National High School vicinity. Reporter Kurt, take it away. Okay, this is now the real-time updates on the entrance of our learners at the main gate of Iligan City National High School.
Okay, so hello Ma'am Aimee. Madunggan ra ba ko, ma'am?
Yes, loud and clear, Sir Kurt.
Okay, so now we are right here at the entrance gate of Iligan City National High School. So at this moment, naginahinay na og sulod ang ato ang mga learners padalong sa ilahang mga classrooms. Okay, so one of our learners right now is stepping on the foot bath to disinfect his footwear. Okay, so ato silang atangan ng hinay para mas makita na taong sa ilang steps na ginaagian yun bago sila makaadto sa ilahang mga classroom. Okay.
So as you can see, as the student scanned his QR code and his ID, automatically the learner's information will pop up on the screen. The information, the picture, the LRN, and the section and the address of that particular learner.
Okay, so now nakita na nato na nahuman na og hugas ug kamot ang ato ang learner and nag-thermal scan na pud siya. Okay, so yung temperature is 36.3 degrees Celsius, so which is under the normal temperature.
Okay, if the student has his normal temperature, will proceed immediately to his classroom. This time, let's have an update on the grade 10 classroom. So the reporter, Arlie, take it away. Sir Arley?
Yes, hello, Ma'am Amy. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, so hello, Ma'am Amy. No, I am currently here at the classroom of Sir Escalante. So while the students are now filling out some of the forms, no, of course, this is one of the requirements of the health protocols here at the Iligan City National High School. No, so as of now, there are only 2 students, no, ang napadit sa classroom. Then we are waiting for others. So later on, we are going to interview their opinion and thoughts regarding this.
Aside from the learner's information that will pop up on the screen of the guard using the QR code, automatically a prompt message will be given or sent to the parents or guardian of that learning, informing that his child is already entering the school vicinity. So let us check live from Villa Verde, Barangay Villa Verde, as to a parent of our student from grade 10 Einstein. We will check whether that parent received a text message whether his son already entered the school, Iligan City National High School. Sir Kevin? So Sir Kevin is live from Barangay Villaverde, a residence of our learner. Yes, sir, you're loud and clear.
Okay. So good afternoon once again, Ma'am Amy, and to us and also together with our visitors. By the way, to give you an update, we are already here at Barangay Villaverde. We will try to interview one of our dedicated and supportive parents of our students here at Iligan City National High School. So here, we have Mama Mila, short term for Mama Milagros. So, Mama Mila, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, ma'am. Kamusta, ma'am?
Okay lang.
Okay. It's good to hear, ma'am. Ma'am, with regards to the preparation of the school, the system prepared, the school prepared the system during pagsulod sa estudyante, muhatag og notifications ang mga guard sa mga ginikanan ang ilang bata nakasulod na sa school nga safe and sound. With that, makahatag ng assurance nga naapoy preparation ang school together with assurance sa IATF. So now to check the validity or the efficiency of the system, ma'am, pangutan na ma'am, nakadawat ba kag-message gikan sa school na sulod na ang bata?
Yes, nakadawat ko.
Well, ma'am, pwede na ito makita sa screen if, and pwede na ito mabasa, ma'am.
Class attendance added for students near Russell Arban at class limited face-to-face on 2022 March 16 at Iligan City National High School.
Need to check. Okay, hindi mo, ma'am, nga kapag receive mo sa message na nakasulod na si Neil sa school.
Happy and excited. Kaya sige, kailangan. Sa laing lugar. Nasulog din siya. And knowing na naagit sa dito with respect na nakahatag ka ng assurance sa ako na naagit siya dito since dahil mag-study.
If ikaw, ma'am, malipay ka, anak, nalipay ko din, ma'am, nga, satisfied ko ka sa among mga preparation sa school.
Yes.
Kaya with that, ang school, among ang assurance sa ginikanan. Because statistically speaking, di pa mo zero ang COVID. Ang ako sa school nga, isip lang second home, isip lang second parent, muhatag lang yung assurance na since in time na sinutawag mo, dahil sa one time, kung paano lang protocol.
Hindi salamat kayo.
Okay, salamat po kaayo, ma'am. I guess that would be all.
Yes.
Back to you, Ma'am Amy.
Thank you so much, Sir Kevin. As what you can see, the parent received a real-time message coming from the school that his son already entered Iligan City National High School safe, sound, healthy, and ready.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sir Kevin. At this point in time, we will give you an update also on what's happening inside the classroom of grade 10 Einstein. While doing that, also we would like to accept questions from our audience, and of course we will also throw questions to our guests. So with this, Sir Gazo, we would like Sir to ask some of the initiatives and the preparations also made by the division office regarding this limited face-to-face class. So that's the real-time now updates of what's going on in grade 10 Einstein with their teacher, Sir Froilan Escalante. While we are also watching the real-time status of our learners in grade 10 Einstein, we would like also to know the preparation of our learners at home. So we captured and we videotaped the preparation of our learner in his home. So let us all watch this live from Barangay Villaverde. So this is recorded a while ago before the student going to school.
Now, looking from the bigger scale, we can see or we can observe a common scenario by which a student prepares himself ready for school at Iligan City National High School. Okay, as early as 5 in the morning, okay, we have here a student named Neil Russell Arban, a grade 10 Einstein student who is already up for his bed. Imagine, alas 5 pa lang sa buntag, nag-ready na siya, ready for his 8 a.m. class at City High. Now, we can also see from the video, we can also see Mama Mila, the supportive mother of Neil Arban, na nagsayo pa lang sa buntag, nagahikay na para sa iyang bata. So shout out yun sa itong mga ginikanan nga buntag pa lang sayo, nagaandam na, ginaplansyahan na itong mga estudyante para sa atong sa ilang pag-eskwela. Labi na nga, mubalik na gitag face to face.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the preparation of our learner at home. So, learner of grade 10 Einstein. At this point in time, we're gonna have an open forum. So, we will gonna accept questions and clarification and queries regarding our limited face-to-face simulation. With that, also, we would like to invite Sir Gaso to be here on front, together with our ITF guest, Sir Nunez, together with our CID Chief and SGOD Chief, Sir Rex Lauraza, together with Dr. Aaron. We are also live via Facebook page of Iligan City National High School, so we will gonna entertain questions also via our live audience in here in Iligan City National High School, as well as our audience in our Facebook live stream. Yes, good afternoon, our STS, Sir Gazo, and of course our IATF chair, we have Sir Nunez. So we have a few questions, sir, from our audience as well as our live stream viewers. Yes, sir. We would like also to request, of course, you are invited here on front, Sir Richard Talaid. Sir Rex Laurazo, our SGOD Chief. Sir, we have a few questions here from our audience. So one question is, what are the initiatives and preparations made by the Office of the Superintendent in the expansion of the limited face-to-face classes?
First, I have to extend my thanks and gratitude to all the people who gathered here to observe our limited face-to-face, the simulation of the limited face-to-face. We have here our school heads from all over the city. Thank you very much for coming. Our education supervisors, our chiefs, and other officials of the Department of Education. I would like to specially mention the members of the media group, KBP, for joining us. Salamat kaayo sa inyong pag-uban, pag-anhi dinhi kanato. I was informed that this is live and this is also broadcasted through our radio stations. So we have a far-reaching coverage because this is not only for us. This is for our learners and for our parents. Thank you very much. I would like also to extend my afternoon greetings and thanks to Doc Bon Slim nga personal gyud iyang gi-supervise, iyang gitanaw ang simulation. Dili siya kontento nga magtanaw lang dinhi. Gusto gyud niya dito personal nga makitaan. So nagpabilin lang usab ko dinhi kay niya pod si Sir Patrick nga nindot man sa tanaw dinhi. Doc Bon Slim, may I invite you to be on the center because sige diha na. Kamong duha diha. Again, maayong hapon o maayong iligan sa tanan. Hello. So, this event is a signal. This is our way of saying that the Department of Education, Iligan City, is ready to start our limited face-to-face. We especially invited our people from the IETF to see for themselves and work with us so that we can start with the limited face-to-face in 50 of our schools. We have 115 schools all over the city, public schools, but the initial number of schools is 50. So congratulations to the brave principals who decided to start the limited face-to-face within this week. If it is possible that we can invite the representative coming from the IETF to visit and certify the readiness of our schools, then we can start right within this week the limited face-to-face. So, in addition, I would like to inform everybody that our limited face-to-face is on a concept of a study pace, because we are limited to the point that many of our schools will be trying it out in one session only. So atong klarohon nga ang atong limited face-to-face is that limited. We will not be offering this in all grade levels in all our schools, but instead to 50 initial schools with 1 or 2 sections only. Because the experience that we can derive from this will be our gauge whether to expand or to cover all our schools and all our grade levels, and for that matter, all teachers, to organize the limited face-to-face. So that's the direction and that's the update of the initiative for the limited face-to-face.
Daghang salamat, Sir Roy, for that evident updates and the proof that Iligan City Division made preparations and initiatives in this expansion of the limited face-to-face class. So we would like also to ask our RATF heads here, our chairperson, we have Doc Bon Slim together with Sir Nunez. So what should be given emphasis, sir, in implementing the limited face-to-face class? What should be given an emphasis? Unsa atong kailangan hatagan og importansya og i-emphasize gid og maayo sa atong mga learners and on opening the face-to-face class? Or what are the priorities, sir, should be made in opening or in expanding the limited face-to-face class? Priorities, sir. Unsa atong ihatag gyapon nga priorities para sa atong mga learners in attending a limited face-to-face class? Because our children are vulnerable of COVID-19.
Good afternoon, everyone, especially to our Sir Roy, Doktora Bonslim, the student kanina, wala kay ID. Okay, scared. So in terms of preparation, actually, before we approve the face-to-face limited classes, we have a series of meeting with the DepEd, si Sir Roy and some of their staff, and together with the ITF. So what we want is the safe steps for the students who would engage on the face-to-face. So ang meeting, we're able to get some information na amog yung i-implement ang CIMEX before anything else. So we challenged si Sir Roy, and then napoy observation si Doktora. What we want is the safe steps, as we call it in the US, na for the face-to-face limited class, dapat ma-implement gid siya. So prior to that, o sa mga observation, I'll give the microphone to Dr. Bonslim, our EOC manager.
Maayong hapon kanatong tanan, halabi na sa ambungan nato nga SDS, Roy Gazo, sa atong mga ubang heads sa DepEd, kaninyong tanan, mga school heads, maayong hapon, no? Sa akong partner, daghan lang kog buhok, siya walay buhok. So, the incident commander of IATF, Mr. Patrick Nunez, ug uban pa. So, kining COVID manggod, 19, COVID, no? Virus, ang sakit is COVID-19. Wala ta kabalo kung we have done with the war or with the battle against COVID-19. Anytime pwede siya mutate, no? Because it's a virus. So pwede gyud nga muguwas na sad ang another variant. Namang gani istorya nga nanakonoy mistiso nga si Delta ug si Omicron na himong Delta Cron. Wa na gyud ni kaundangan. But our best defense would be vaccination. So I take this opportunity to thank, no, our sincerest appreciation sa naka-bakuna na fully vaccinated, halabi na gyud sa naka-booster na, because we are part of the solution, no, nga mahimo na lang yung ordinaryo nga trangkaso si COVID virus. So although we are alert level 2 yet, but we are trying our best, no, nga mahimo na gyud tag alert level 1. Ang atong general population nga herd immunity nanata sa 68%. Kulang na lang ta og 1.3%. That 1.3% aron nga mas 70% ta is roughly 5,000 people nga maka fully vaccinated. So, og napay wala ma-fully vaccinated din ganahan mo nga ma-alert level 1 ta, please proceed to Robinsons or Gaisano for your second dose para musaka ang atong fully vaccinated. So karon, as usual, basta simulation, mas maayo man gyud na nga maagyan gyud nato ba no as sa simulation sa vaccination. I am usually the vaccinee, one of the vaccinee. Unya sa simulation sa vaccination, mag-seizure pagyug ko. Di ba? Mag-seizure pagyug ko. So, testingan yun nato og kaya ba tabangon during sa vaccination simulation. Today, wala kayo ko, di kayo na ako ma-grasp ang flow manggod. Dismiss na di ay may abinakog na pay second subject, no? So anyway, mauni akong na-observe, no, during the simulation. Pwede isalidag usab? Pwede masalidag usab gikan ang simulation? Live to, no? Okay. So akong na-obserbaran outside while the students are lining, mas gwapo kung ang salog dunay mark nga X, dito sila mutindog. And then, i-measure na ninyo gikan sa one student to another student, which is preferably 1 meter. Ang pagsulod sa estudyante takes almost 2 minutes per student. 2 minutes. Because manghugas pa og sabon, unya ang sabon medyo concentrate bitaw, dili kayo siya ma-wash off dayon sa water, and then after that mag-alcohol pagyod ang student. So pwede na siya, sir, alcohol na lang. Oo. Kay gamay ra, di pagyud ta maghakot-hakot og tubig, no? Kay na-observe po nako, in fact, when the guard asked me to wipe my wet hands sa trapo, I refuse. Because the trapo, gitrapuhan na og daghan kaayong kamot. Di ba? Oo. So, kung gusto nato nga mag-wash hands ang mga bata, magdala sila kaugalingong trapo sa ilang kamot. Di ba? Because I heard the teacher said, do not share your personal things. And yet, we ask the student, matrapo sila sa usara ka trapo nga nagbitay. So, mas mayo, alcohol na lang. I didn't notice that my temperature was taken. Wala. Wala ko gipusil sa temperature. So, unsaon ninyo pag-detect kung naihilanat ang student pagsulod? Wala ko, pag-ana ko alcohol, wala ni guwa sa akong temperature. Mas magyud siguro o katong pusil-pusil or okay po tong ana-ana, no? Scanner. Okay. And then, pagsaka namo gikan sa gate padulong sa second floor, dunay marking sa floor but specific na bitaw siya para padulong ana nga room. So I would suggest nga it should be sakto man to, no, nga dire padung ra gyud siya didto, ang Picas lane padung ra gyud siya didto. Oh, keep right. But katumang god, katong marking sa sticker sa salog, mura bitaw specific ra para ating simulation. So mas mayo, general yun siya. Everyone should follow one traffic. So ana, but the stairs is very good kay do na pay tanom sa tunga which serves as murag di mo separate sa musaka og munaog, no? So kinahanglan pag abot sa taas, there should also be kanang murag direction ba, og musaka ka, mo turn right ba ka, nyag mo turn left ka. Sa Adventist, ang among gihimo, if your room is here, mulibot jud ka. Kay one way man. Mo you turn jud ka. detour. So pagsaka nimo, di man ka left, turn right yung ka. Ato din kasi mong room, dayon ang naog, usarag yun ka way. Okay. I asked the teacher, what should we do if we would like our kanang nabitaw tayo assignment and then how to submit, no? And what the teacher did was to pass your paper forward. So ang fomite, akong papel, kung ipass nimo, nahawiran na nako. So possibly do na nay fomite. Or the teacher would collect. I would suggest there should be a box bitaw nga dinha nila i-submit when they go out from the room. Pagguwas na nila sa dismiss na sila, ay nila ipasubmit ang ilahang assignment. Drop off. And then, wala na ako na observe what would the student do between two subjects. Magunsa sila. Because one subject naman to, gipapauli na dayon. Huh? Oh, I was a student but I was not asked. Ingon, dito man ganiyon ta sila kay mag-post conference daw sila. Mag-post conference, so ingon ko unsa man dismiss or recess? Dismiss. So nilakaw me, padulong diri nga gate kay dismiss na me. And then they were instructed to go back to the room for a post conference. So karon akong pangutana, unsa may atong system when we change subject ba? Are the student is expected to stay seated? Maglingkod lang yapon sa room? Okay. So the student will stay at the room. Kay I was siyempre sa emulation kung unsa inyuhang system sundon yun nato. So that's one scenario nga wala nato makit-e, no? Okay. So how about pag-recess? Pag-recess unsa man? So during recess, unsa man natong estudyante lingkod lang gyapon? Ma-restless man na sila. Restless ba? Ma-restless na sila. So wapon ta to og sa simulation naapoy recess para makita nato unsa ilang buhaton during recess nga walay maestro. Mutindog na sila, mo adto silingan, istorya-istorya no. Bay, unsay salida gabi bay, matay akong dota bay. Ana-ana ba? So mao na siya moy during recess ato sad sigurong simulation sad siguro nato, no? So how about if the student will go to the CR? Unsay himuon? Og mo adtog CR. The CR is in the classroom, okay. But wala nato siya simulate. Wala nato siya ma-simulate. Nag-assign on tatag usa ka student nga mangihi siya, so unsay himuon. So how about if ang usa ninyo ka student nga pagsulod niya pagkuha sa temperature walay hilanat, no? But during sa klase nagsigi siyag ubo. Sige siyag ubo ba? Abi man gud ako og napay recess. Muna ang ingon ko, dili lang sa ako mag-ubo. So what if mag-ubo ang student? Unsay himuon nato? Atong ipaadto sa asa inyong isolation? So wala na nato makita sa simulation. Okay? I would also suggest nga naay random, do na tay COVID martial. COVID martial siguro murag any teacher, no? One day siya ay COVID martial or that week siya ay COVID martial. Mag-random check sa temperature. Kay kung ako estudyante, garahan kay ko mo eskwela. Unya, nakoy danggas, low grade fever. Ug 7 o'clock may musulod din ha, 6 o'clock mo inom kog paracetamol. Pag abot dako sa gate, 7 o'clock, wa ko'y fever. Pero unyang mga alas 9, mag-fever ko. So, mas mayo, doon na po mo'y random nga pusil-pusil sa temperature. Perhaps baka-assign mo og COVID martial. Okay, so gwapo pod og atong hangyoon ang mga student nga they have their own alcohol. Spray ba no sa ilahang mga bag. So that pwede siguro at the start of the class sa isa ka subject be reminded to wear your face mask ug mag-ubo, cough and sneeze, ethics, courtesy. And then, okay, let's all take out our alcohol and spray our hands. Ano ba? So, pag uli, spray na po. Okay, so murag ka na akong nakita. Thank you very much. Maayong hapon sa tanan.
Daghang salamat, Doc Bons Lim, together with, of course, Sir Nyones. At this point in time, I would like to request our SDS. I know and we believe that he has a few questions to our guests.
Thank you very much, Doc Bons. Actually, you have given us good feedback for us to clarify some concerns that you have raised. There are already established guidelines, and I would like the principal and our CID chief to explain some of this. Sir Brian.
May hapon sa tanan. Klaro kaayo ang istorya ni Doc Bons, no? Gikuyugan ako si Doc kay ganina kay para unsa pod akong makatunan, Doc. So, sa tanan nga mga 50 schools nga atong para sa progressive expansion sa limited face-to-face, karon gyud ang right time, no? Nga naa gyud ding duha na to ka banggiitan sa ATF. So sa tanan nga naobserbaran ni ni Doc Bons Lim, sakto gyud to, Doc, katong mga sa first pa lang daan dito sa gate, nana say daan, no? Traffic management, Sir Richard, and the rest of the principals. Doc Bons, tanan nga audience nato naaatong 50 ka mga eskwelahan. So kato imong mga recommendations, I hope na-take down notes, no? Especially sa atong mga PSDS o atong mga EPS. Okay, katong sa recess, Doc, nato sa SSAT, katong gihatag nato nga circular between DOH and DepEd sa rules, no? Murag na siguro sa inyo karon na siya ay supervised nga recess. Diha ra gyud sila sa ilahang classroom. So kung mahimo, magbalon na sila. And then dili na sila maniod to dire, Doc, no? Half day ra na sila. Half day uli na dayon pagka 11:30. O naa maestra dire permi kay kung ang atong school heads si Sir Richard gusto siya klase sa hapon na pod, at least we have ample time to prepare for the afternoon classes. So walay magkaon sa eskwelahan, walay lunch, but except for the supervised snacks. Kanang supervised snacks, more or less 10 to 15 minutes. Nga dili na sila dito magpalit sa kantin kung dili magbalon ang mga bata. So, i-additional po ninyo instruct katong ni Doc Bons is katong na sila handkerchief nga dili na sila common katubitong trapo, Doc. So, dili nito pwede. O alcohol na lang gidayon, ana. Air dry. And then kani atong mga eskwelahan Doki, nani sila yung mga gwapo kay nga mga clinic. Katong giingon nimo nga giubo, no? Gi-instruct na daan sa mga school heads nga katuganing suspect na yung mga suspension suspect nga mga parents nga gilanta na kay daan sa gabi, gi-instruct na sila nga ayon na sila ipaadto sa eskwelahan or giubo para pag sulod sa klase wala na ginoingon nga tabangonon except for emergency cases. Tasabda na ni sa atong mga school heads tanan. So kuha, kung na emergency, unsay buhaton, no, naatay katong kung nani sila yung mga clinic doc, napod sila gi-assign nga mga nurses, gigahin gyud ni sir kada district na gyud nurse didto. Napagay medical doctor na to si Dr. Iligan nga mag-random, no, visits. Dayon sa City High, mura ni sila naapod sila special nga mga nurses. Dili ta mabala kasi sa City High kay aside sa nurse sa mga sa DepEd, napod sila nurses sa school. Muni pinaka dato na to nga eskwelahan, no? Si Richard Talaid. Dok, dayon ang amo na lang yung gi-follow tong SSAT, atong joint circular sa atong DOH ug DepEd. Ang kulang na lang gyud namo is ang local guidelines ninyo kung unsaon namo nga ugma mag-start na make face to face. Yes, ang atong vaccination kumpleto ang apil, ang booster data na, no, boostered pa, ingon pa to sa English teacher, dili na boostered, no, booster lang ha, dili na booster pag ano na gipampatay na mo, no. Anyway, booster, nag-join na ta atong sa tanan nga nag-join, giawag ni Sir Roy, na si Sir Roy atong bayanihan nga national vaccination. Nanatay data dito karon, murag nag-increase ta og 500 ba siguro to, Dok? Si Rad ang atong focal person. O, di ba? Rad 500 to additional. So kulang na lang mi og mga around pila ta, Rad. Anyway, so ing ato ang requirements sa pila namo ka engagement aning mga school heads, Doc, with Sir Roy, kasi Sir Roy gyud nangunay ani nga ang requirements sa atong mag face to face is naka-booster na nga maestra og ang mga bata nga mga high school, junior high school kinahanglan fully vaccinated. Pero katong sa kinder kay due to the availability of our vaccine kay ingon pa ni Doki nga specialized man na ilahang vaccination, no, nga mura og kanang mixture. So pwede ra tong isa, di ba, Doki? Pwede ra isa ka turok bisag dili fully kay kulang pa man atong vaccination sa mga bata. Okay na ta kung nanay okay. So mo tong requirement nato katong mga wala gibakunahan so far, no? Ikatulo na pagbakuna, ang uban wala pa gyud, nana siya special arrangements sa atong mga school heads. So unsa pay wala nako na ano, Doc? Ang amo na lang gyud karon, niingon ba katong meeting namo nga pilay grado namo karon para magsugod ni miugma. Or kay gasikan-sigan na itong mga school heads. Anyway, minor atong ni Doc Bones. Ganahan kay ko ganina ni Doki kay kuan gyud, very comprehensive, no? Maski na magunit sa katong iyang gigunitan dito sa gawas, iya pag yung tan-awon, no? Kung taya bag dili, no? And then gitayman pag gyud. Gitayman asa pag yun moagi. Anyway, ang simulation sa City High okay kaayo kay prepared naman gyoy kaning simulation, di man gina perfect, okay, di ba? Pero sa akong bagrado karon okay na gid mi. Di ba, Doc? Okay na gid mi, Doc. Kay ato pa ming December nga nagsigig apply, gi-aprobahan ni Sir Patrick duha, karon pagsunod namo og apply wa na. Because they fear and they really give full protection sa atong mga bata o sa atong mga ginikanan as well as sa atong mga teachers. So ako na lang gi-explain sa tanang mga school heads nga nag-apply, ayaw kabala ka. Anyway, we have time to prepare. So this time, mura gamay na lang gyud kayo atong adlaw nga magsugod na gyud progressive limited face-to-face. So with that, Doki and Sir Patrick, kinahanglan gyud mi sa inyong panabang karong panahona o hapuna. Okay? Doki.
Thank you, Sir Bry, no? sa I'll take it as a compliment nga comprehensive kayo ang atong pag-simulation. Ako lang gihangyo ang mga principals, no, nga ang ato bitawng target or ang atong objective ba dili lang yun ta malimot. Ang COVID napagyapon, no, muugong man basta mutapad ang microphone sa upaw. Di gyud ta malimot nga ang COVID naragyapon sa ato. It will stay with us like measles, like polio, like dengue. It will stay with us forever. Depende na lang dayon kung nabatay immunity against it. So that nga kung matakdan ta, masibir ba ta o mamild ba lang ta? No? So, kami mga healthcare worker, last year nga March 8, Women's Day, I received my first dose. Pagka April, I received my second dose, fully vaccination. Dayon, pagka November, I had my booster. Late na kay November, naka-booster ko. Pagka January, kaluoy Ginoo, igo ko o COVID. No? Fortunately, because tungod sa akong mga bakuna, I only had ubo, cough, and sip-on. My taste is intact. Kusog yapon ko mukaon, wala ko kalibangaa, wala ko hilanata. But when I had my nose swab for RT-PCR, Ginoo ko, ang akong CT value is 12. Ang CT value, the higher, the better. The lower, the badder. Badder ba? Mas lain, mas dautan kung low imong CT value. Kung 35 and above na, you are safe, no? Kay ang CT value is ikapila tuyukon sa machine para mo positive ang imong specimen. So ang ako 12 lang katuyok, meaning to say it's very concentrated. And yet I had only cough and sip-on. Because nanakoy herd immunity, nanakoy immunity against COVID. So muna atong pinaka dili kalimtan kay basin manggod akong hadlok baser nga basta makakomply lang ta sa whatever guidelines, okay na ta. Please always remember, kung dunay dili vaccinated, dili fully vaccinated, no, sa inyong area, dako jud kay possibility nga kung ang maestra mo'y dili vaccinated, makatakod siya sa iyang student. Or it's the other way around. Ang student mo'y makatakod sa laing student o padulong sa maestra. Pwede yun na. Now sometimes, tungod kay ang maestra vaccinated, dili siya mo manifest dayon og symptoms. But she or he can bring the virus to their balay, to their home. Unya, dito di ay dunay below 5 years old nga bata, pwede matakdan. Okay? So, atong balikon, COVID will stay with us. Unya, kung dili pa yun nato ma-reach ang herd immunity, we are not yet safe. Ha? Like Hong Kong, ang dungog nato ni surge na pod kuno sila last February. So, Philippines, Iligan City, being a third world country, no? Although unsa man ta, fourth level urban city, we are not exempted. Di ba? Mahitabo gani sa Hong Kong, kita pa kaha. Sa Hong Kong di ay nahitabo ang surge because daghan kaayo sa ilang senior citizen wala ma-vaccinate. Okay? So kung siguro kung paggraduhon ko, graduhan gyud. Nya gamay ra manggod kung kuan pa chapter 1, chapter 2. Chapter 1 ra manggod kay wala ang CR, wala ang usa to akong kung mag-uban na ba. But kanang kung katulang scenario, I would grade it like 87 to 90%. Okay? So, ako bahalag masuko muna ako nga sige kog balik-balik. Please remember, COVID will be staying with us lifetime, no? Kung naay forever, kini, COVID will be forever. Ang ato lang, ang atong pinaka-objective, himuon siya nga ordinaryo nga trangkaso. Thank you ug maayong hapon sa tanan.
Sir Brian, since the grade is 87 to 90, with honors pa gyud. So Sir Roy, I think we will concur on behalf of the LG on the ITF. We will concur the 50 face-to-face limited class. But just take note on the missing points na gidiscuss ni Doktora. And the challenge for the ITF is to make the random check on out of these 50 schools. I-random lang na to if really na implement ang safe steps na perform sa the respective schools siguro. So for that grade, I think we will go with face to face. We will allow.
Okay, congratulations sa tanang 50 schools. And of course, let us congratulate Sir Mr. Richard S. Talaid, Tindog Chart, with your team. I told Mr. Talaid that the simulation grade will be the grade to the division of Iligan City. So since it's 87 to 90, sa atong grado, it's with honors. It's with honors. So, palakpakan na to. So, prepare for those school heads for 50 schools. Next week, I think we'll start with our face-to-face. All your papers will be lodged to the IATF, local IATF. I know you are ready. I know you are eager to join, to have this face-to-face. And for that, Sir Roy has a gift to all of you, especially the 50 schools, that you will be receiving your laptop.
Yes, daghang salamat.
So karon dayon, kuha ninyo ang laptop kang Miss Elsa Dechos as a show of support for those 50 school heads and 50 schools who will be having their face-to-face next week. Sir Roy.
Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. I just would like to inform our two officials here that we will be giving, that the local government of Iligan City is giving support to all the schools implementing the limited face-to-face. Karon, madawatan aning 50 ka eskwelahan ang ilang laptop as a support for this. So, naa sila laptop tagsa. Then, currently, the city of Iligan also is delivering the Brigada Eskwela of materials. So, naana sila yung mga schedule nga i-deliver sa atong mga district offices and in your schools the Brigada Eskwela materials like paints, cement, and some other materials that you requested so that it can help your school in improving your facilities. So thank you very much. Please extend our thanks and gratitude to the LGU, especially to the Honorable Mayor, for all of the support. On the part of the Department of Education, the increase in the MOE of our school can be observed. It is simply because of the support from the central office. So nganong gitaas ang atong MOE, tungod kay we are expected to deliver the limited face-to-face. And it would cost us, katong gipang mention lang kaganina nga alcohol. Sato pa kung kada adlaw magamit og alcohol, kada bata mag-alcohol, kada lingkuranan mag-alcohol. Dagkong kwarta ang gikinahanglan nato sa alcohol pa lang. So mao nang naanay gibutang additional amount in your MOE and the division office via the central office via the regional office downloaded additional funds for the schools who will be implementing the initial limited face-to-face. So you are not alone in your fight for this. Expect the full support of our national, regional, and division offices in your school. Our district supervisor will be in close coordination in your school to see to it that all of our agreements, all of the policies in the implementation will be enforced. So this is a guarantee that we have people in the field aside from our medical officials. We have the district supervisors and education supervisors to monitor all of this. This is our guarantee that we have the structure to monitor all of this. So, ang atong mga eskwelahan, bisitahan sila sa atong mga nurses, medical officials from the division. Bisitahan sila sa atong district supervisors, sa atong education supervisors. So, they will not be alone in the implementation of the limited face-to-face. The whole workforce of the Department of Education will be with our schools. Now, I would like to commend the efforts of our Federated of PTCE, or Parents Teachers Association. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the President of the PTCE, Ma'am Mimi Cassia, for facilitating the distribution, helping us in the distribution of the Brigada Eskwela materials. Now, we have a meeting the other day because we want to involve our PTCA, and they committed their full support to the point that they will rally behind the efforts of our school in convincing all the parents to submit their children and themselves to the vaccination program so that we can facilitate, we can fast-track the implementation of the limited face-to-face. I feel our federated PTCE is on the right direction in helping us to increase our percentage of, or our vaccination rate. So this is their commitment, and they will be sending their position in the division office to the local government unit and at the same time with the IETF. So thank you very much, PTCA, all the parents for supporting the efforts of the Department of Education. And of course, from all the stakeholders, we cannot do this alone because let us all be reminded that it takes the whole village to educate the child, much more during this time. Now, I would like to commend the efforts of our teachers from the City High. You did a good effort, especially in the documentation of all the stages, even the preparation of the learner, the excitement of the family, the parents. It is worth noting that all of these are parts of the process that we are undergoing, and we want to capture the public support. So you did a good job. Congratulations. Again, congratulations. To our RBI who cover all of this, who partner with the region-based instruction group of the City High. Nindot ang inyong presentations. I know many will be watching by Facebook Live. So we will be sharing this for all the public to know our direction. Again, in the name of the Department of Education, I would like to extend our appreciation to the partner agencies, especially our local government unit through Doc Monslim and Sir Patrick. Ato silang palakpakan. Daghan kayong salamat. Daghang salamat.
Yes, of course, the success of the Division of Iligan City is the result of the collective and collaborative effort of the Division of Iligan City family. Congratulations, everyone. Sir Nunez, go ahead po.
Dala ko'y announcement na ikuan. I think si Dr. Bonslim nag-demand gud siya a COVID marshals on these 50 schools. Our local chief executive sila Monsi, si Mayor will be giving thermal gun to these 50 schools, thermal gun for the roving COVID marshals. So muna akong i-announce na we'll be giving thermal guns on these 50 schools for the face-to-face limited class. Thank you.
Daghang salamat again, sir, for your constant support and help to the different schools here in Iligan City Division. With that, we will entertain questions from our press people. So please come forward and you may take the floor. So we have our head from the Brigada News FM. We have Sir Melvin Angot.
Maayong hapon. Congratulations, DepEd Iligan. And nice points. Actually, nagsunod-sunod ko kang Dok Bonslim ganiha. Pero conscious lang yung ko kay basig makuha ako sa camera ba. Okay, just few points for clarification lang. Pwede si Sir Gazo, pwede si Sir Brian. Earlier, our schools division superintendent mentioned that this face-to-face classes is progressive limited. Progressive limited, having 50 schools identified, sir. Progressive limited is the implementation, maybe next week, progressive or simultaneous. All 50 schools at the same time will implement face-to-face classes next week.
We already encourage our schools. Kung ready na sila, go na to start it. So meaning there is no fixed date because they will be complying with all the requirements, the legal and medical requirements for the school to start. Now, progressive in the sense that they can start from one class to two classes to the whole school. So that's what we mean with progressive.
Okay. Does that also mean, sir, nga kung successful or smooth ang implementation, all other schools in Iligan will also follow, not only limited to 50 schools?
Yes, progressive in the sense that we want to involve all our schools. So our direction is for all the schools, the 115 schools.
Okay. Is this implementation, sir, time-bounded? Only until May or until April 30? Is this time-bounded? Or this is going to be until the end of the school year?
In one of our discussions in the IETF, ang gitanaw nato, ang gusto gani sa atong chairperson, IETF chairperson, Sir Patrick, nga dungan na. Para sa US, nga dungan na. Actually, gusto sa na mo. However, our guidelines advised us to start it slowly because I understand that we will be overwhelmed with the needs if we are going to start it abruptly. We want our school to slowly adjust with the current situation. So makita nila from one class, makita nila ang panginahanglan di ay if they expand it to 5 to 10 or to the whole school or to the entire school system. Now, unsa man ang buot na ipasabot ng mga overwhelm. For example, one of the requirements of the IETF in the conduct of the limited face-to-face is katong ilahang vaccination plus booster shots. Now, our data shows that we have around 500, more than 500 teachers who receive booster shots out of 2,800. So roughly 1/6, only 1/6, one for every 6. For the figures, of our teachers who receive vaccination, we are already 96%. But then again, the limited face-to-face requires booster shot. So meaning, kung ato nang gamiton, ato nang i-maximize tanan, ang pwede pag yun mag-conduct of klase, 500 pa lang. So maximum of 500 classes because we have teachers with booster shots covering 500 of them. So, diha palang daan sa ato pa, limitado na ang antong human resource. Now, there is also a complication because I understand that the IETF is not treating the school, the teacher individually. Kaya nga no, kung ang teacher advisor ang magpa-booster, dili na ba muagi sa uban nga mga teacher ang wala na ba'y tsansa nga mag-interact with other teachers. So that will complicate situations. I know the position of the IETF without saying it, nga it's a whole school approach. Our adjustment to this is to give special work arrangement for teachers who do not qualify for the limited face-to-face. Unsa may buot na ko ipasabot na ini. Nga karong adlaw tungod kay manganhi ang mga bata sa eskwelahan, ang tanan pod maestra o personnel nga naka-booster shot, mao ra po'y mo report. Kaya aron dili masagol dito sa dili mahimong issue ang booster shot in the delivery of the lessons. So, work from home sa ang ubang maestra nga wala pa nagpa-booster shot kay ang naay atong mga bata nga mag-eskwela karon, and we do not want to expose you. So, I will be giving this arrangement to the teachers, special work arrangement. Muna ang among complications. We will be overwhelmed with resource gap if we are to implement right away the limited face-to-face. Ang auto lang daang kwinta, kana lang daang alcohol. Kung ang tanan mga bata na alcohol nga gamay dahil tubilan sa eskwelahan, matag-adlaw, matag-anha nila. Unsa ka kadaghan nga alcohol ang atong gikinahanglan sa eskwelahan? Drum siguro ang atong ipundo daan sa atong eskwelahan for that alone. So manang atong tunan. So this initial stage of the implementation is our gauge. How are we going to administer or implement all of this that we will not be suffocating our schools?
Okay. Sir, lubos-lubuson na ako na sir ha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, giyon sa pagpili ang 50 schools nag-volunteer ang school head, and giyon sa pagpili ang 15 students per section.
May hapon sa tanan.
Yes,
Actually, ang planning ani gumikan pod sa national nga guidelines. So ang pirmiro ginato duha ra atong gipili. Kay nahadlok ta alert level 3 man siguro ta ato duha lang sir. Karon nag-ano sila kung progressive. So this is the second batch. So gipili ni Sir Roy ang atong mga district supervisors atong gipili kung kinsa tong ready na nga mga schools. Sila ang atong gihatagan og kanang chance nga muhatag og lista sa mga schools nga nakita nila kay sila magud ang atong mga naa sa field. So pag sumada karon nakita nato nga 48 ka buok nga mga high schools ug elementary plus katong duha daan nga first batch. So ang atong mga district supervisors ang nagpili base sa ilahang pag-rate sa school nga ready bagyod when it comes to face-to-face. So giunsa nila pag-rate ang atong mga supervisors? Natay checklist sir nga guideline sa Joint Circular sa DOH ug DepEd, Joint Circular number 1 katong readiness sa school, SSAT ang tawag, no? Naana karon gilad sa atong mga nurses sa health section, sila po dito ang mo validate sa katong gipang hatag nga ngalan nga sa eskwelahan, ngalan sa eskwelahan kung ready ba gyud og dili. So natay gibasihan nga kanang checklist base sa DepEd o DOH nga circular.
Okay. Sir, just yesterday, doon ay comment from the ACT, Alliance of Concerned Teachers, that 6 months ago, there was an announcement made by Undersecretary or Assistant Secretary Ann Sevilla of the Department of Education that there is 977 million budget for the face-to-face classes, the resumption of face-to-face classes. Kini bang mga laptops for the first 550 schools in Iligan nga mag face-to-face, kining laptops is taken from that budget kay ang allegation magod wa nagamit ang maestra ra kunoy nagasto gyapon kining allegation so that ma-clarify po sa especially to the taxpayers that DepEd is really using the money of the people. Kini pa mga support sa kwan sir, gihatag nga support ni SDS Gaso. Is this part sir of the 977 million budget for the resumption of the face-to-face classes per announcement of USEC Sevilla?
Ang suporta gikan sa central office, there was an idea before nga hatagan tanan natong mga magtutudlo to the point nga gusto unta sa ahensya nga tagaan tanan estudyante. Actually pero kutubra sa una-una kay wala man tay budget. Wala may niabot nga budget. Nahibalaan man nato nga daghan sa atong budget sa labay nga duha ka tuig gibalhin siya sa items to address COVID-19. Nawala ang atong budget bisan sa construction of school buildings. Bisan ang atong division office na naunta tay budget para sa construction sa bag-o nga building. Mga 40 milyones na. Pero gipang erase to siya kay gibalhin para sa COVID-19 response. Matong Bayanihan Act. Nabalhin siya dito. Apil na dito ang computerization program. Now, medyo swerte lang ang DepEd Iligan tungod kay medyo dako-dako man sad ang atong local school board fund. Para sa kasayuran sa tanan, sa Intero Region 10, kita ang ikaduha nga pinakasapian og local school board fund. Sunod sa Cagayan de Oro, tungod kay mukabat man ang atong local school board fund og 131 milyones, 131 million. So, because of that, atong gisingit dito sa miaging mga katuigan, sunod, nga naatay laptop, naatay tablet, o dugang pa nga mga items nga mahatag nato direkta sa mga magtutudlo. Mga nang nakagawas ang initial nga mga purchases, apan medyo limitado pa. Mga tong tagsa-tagsa lang sa ka-eskwelahan nga nag-implement atong gitagaan. Atong mga ECD centers nga giran sa atong mga district supervisors, ato po silang gitagaan. Medyo inat-inat lang sa atong limited budget. However, naatay kamulong giproseso karon tungod kay naatay 49 million allocation karon tuiga para sa tablet. Pagpalit og tablet, dili ni siyang tablitas, katong gamay nga computer, kay aron isyuhan ang tanan empleyado sa Department of Education og tablet. Isa ka gamay nga computer, aron ilang mabit-bit sa pag-deliver nila sa ilang serbisyo sa tulunghaan. So akong klarohon, naatay gamay kaayo nga nangabot nga computer gikan sa central office, ang mas daghan nato na dawat gikan sa atong local school board fund.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Mayang hapon.
Thank you so much, Sir Melvin from Brigada FM. So that ends the simulation of the limited face-to-face of Iligan City National High School. And with that, we would like to thank everyone for coming. Of course, the applying school heads for the expansion of the limited face-to-face. As for our educational heads and leaders of the division of Iligan City, Sir Droy, Sir Aaron, Sir Razo, Ma'am Shambay, and the rest of the team, of course, Sir Richard Talide and the whole team, Sir Jo Salvador, together with Ma'am Nida Gomera, and the rest of the department heads of Iligan City National High School. Congratulations to everyone! Basta Iligan, number 1! Basta Iligan, walang iwanan. Thank you so much. Stay safe and God bless.